Hello and welcome to My Life in Spain. My name's Mark and today we're going to talk about how much it costs to live in Spain year-round. So full-time living in Spain. Let me just pour a glass of my favourite Vichy Catalan. And we'll get underway. Okay, first off, my wife and I have lived here now for 15 years full-time. And we own our apartment outright. We don't have a mortgage. We have no credit card debt. We have no car payments. So nothing to pay for. So this is just the basic living costs we're going to talk about today. Okay. First thing first. Electric. For electric, we pay on average $67.86 a month. Now, many apartments here are heated with gas. We didn't want that. We had the gas taken out of our apartment because even if you don't use it, there's a €20 a month delivery fee. And gas is also really expensive. So what we have is what they call a heat pump, inverter heat pump, which is an air conditioning unit in the summer and a heating unit in the winter. And it works really good and it's not all that expensive. It's very quiet and not all that expensive. So that's how we heat and cool our apartment. Second up, water. The water company is called Aqualia and they charge us €15.06 a month for the water bill. Telephone and internet. We use Jazztel, which is a subsidiary of Orange, and we pay $53.94 a month for very fast internet and 2 mobile phone lines. Now, the reason it's a little expensive is because we just got 2 new telephones through Jazztel, and we're paying them off each month. Okay, next thing is taxes and garbage collection or rubbish collection. And here that's called SUMA, and for SUMA we pay $31.95 a month, which I don't think is bad. Okay, vecino fee, that's community fee, that's the cleaning of the common areas of the building and all the electric and any maintenance that is doing on the building. Now, we only pay €15 a month, and the reason why it's so cheap is we deliberately got an apartment that didn't have an elevator in it. It's no big deal. We live on the first floor. It's 25 steps, I think. If you buy an apartment or rent an apartment with an elevator, it's going to be more expensive. It's actually going to cost you an extra $50 a month because by law here, they have to have the elevators inspected every 3 months, I think. Okay, now we go to our VPN. We have a VPN because we like to watch BBC iPlayer and 10Play in Australia. And so you need that if you want to watch these foreign TV shows. Plus we have Netflix, HBO, and Amazon Prime. And that costs us $25.89 a month. Okay, healthcare. My wife and I are both on the national or the public healthcare, the Spanish National Health. So we don't pay anything, zero. We do, however, pay a tiny fee towards prescriptions, and that comes out about, for both of us, around €15 a month. Now, if you're going to move here and you haven't got a right to get on the public health care, you're going to need to pay for private insurance. And private insurance isn't really that bad. We have a 73-year-old friend and he pays around just under €100 a month for private healthcare, and that covers him for everything. He's very happy with it, so it's not out of this world. Okay, next thing, home insurance. Because we own our house, we have insurance, and it covers all kinds of things. It covers when you travel, all sorts of stuff, and that is $21.66 a month. Now, this is something that probably you've never thought about. But death in Spain, burying somebody in Spain, it's kind of complicated. And if you don't know your way around how it all works, it's going to be really hard. And plus it's expensive. I mean, you all of a sudden, if your spouse died, you could be hit with a huge thousands of euro bill. So we have a funeral plan for myself and my wife Ivana, and for the pair of us that costs 32 euros a month. Shopping. Now, under shopping we put down not just food, but also things like aluminum foil, saran wrap, dishwasher tablets, cleaning supplies, everything you could think of. And that comes to 292.83 a month. Now, when we shop, we like to shop locally and try and avoid supermarkets if possible, and eat with the seasons. But when we cook one meal that usually lasts for 2 days. So we're not making another meal every day and throwing things away. Nothing goes to waste, which is how I think people should live. Okay, entertainment. This can vary a little bit, but last year it worked out for us to be 167.10 a month. That's for going out, having a beer, having a coffee, or whatever, even going out for a Menú del Día somewhere. So that's 167.10. Now, we didn't put down anything about cars because we don't have one. We used to have a car, but we sold it because we found we were never using it. It would just stay parked for weeks on end, and you were afraid to move it because you'd lose your parking spot. Now, if you want to have a car here, and I know some people will, and if you live in the Campo, you're going to need a car. But if you live in the city, like I do, it's not necessary and can become a liability rather than something that you need to have. So I get around walking, or I can take the bus. Now, a bus pass for me in the city where I live, in Alcoy, it costs 30 euros for a year for unlimited travel anywhere I want to go in the city. That's a really good deal, but I think that's because I'm in my 60s, so it's a pensioner thing. Okay, so that's transport. If you do have a car as well, you need a parking spot, so you can expect to pay about 70 euros a month for a parking spot. Now, like I say, we have a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment. It's around 900 square feet, and if you were to rent something like that, you'd probably be looking at 600 a month rent. So, I mean, Spain's a great place to live, and if you've been thinking about coming to Spain and living, it's a really good place to retire. I wouldn't come here looking to make money, though. It's not a place to get rich, but it's certainly a place to relax and enjoy your life. So in 2024, we averaged 123.29 euros a month. What was our monthly expenses? When that would be $755.12, and in British pounds, 598.63. So as you can see, you can really live quite well in Spain for not a lot of money. And if you do decide to move here, I'm sure you're going to like it. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.